Hello, ECF. We hope that you are having a wonderful week. I don't know about you, but I loved our Sunday teaching this past week as we kicked off our church series. The response before us was, how will Jesus find his church when he returns? And I pray that you are contemplating and praying over and just revisiting your commitment to the church and what your role looks like in us shepherding and maintaining and stewarding this thing called church. So when Jesus comes back, he finds it just as beautiful as he's imagining it to be. So I'm excited for the rest of the week of this series. Below this video, lots of opportunities to engage and to serve. So we invite you to participate, especially our fall giving campaigns. We really invite you guys to engage with some of those opportunities we have before us to, again, make a difference and be a presence in this season. And last but not least, men, we invite you to consider, if you have not done so yet, to register for the upcoming men's fall retreat. Info is below again, and we really hope that you can make it and see what God does in this opportunity. Last but not least, if you were with us on Sunday, either live or virtually, you saw that Joseph made an announcement to our updated mask policy. So we invite you to watch that again or watch it for the first time, and hopefully you can be on the same page with us as we continue to be united in what God has done through us. Love you, and hopefully we can see you guys this Sunday. Take care.
Yeah, good morning. Most of you know that a couple weeks ago, the elders and we gathered for an extended time of just discussion and, talking about discipleship and various things of the church. And you know that one of the things we were discussing is just mask plan, COVID plan, procedure and policy moving forward here at ECF. And many of you prayed for us on that. And very intentionally, in the couple weeks that led up to that, I met with a variety of you guys, just listening, hearing your perspectives, asking you to share kind of where your heart and mind is at right now. And I was a little bit surprised at kind of one of the consistent comments and questions that were made as I talked with many of you individually. And it was this: Joseph, we don't envy the decision of the elders at all. It's a really hard time to lead, so thank you for acknowledging that. But the second thing was this: how are you guys going to make decisions? What is it that is the driving factor, the motivating force behind your decisions here? And as much as society kind of wants to push us into this side or this camp or that camp, I can say with great kind of pride and privilege that as the elders gathered, the thing that we landed on was, how do we lead and shepherd everyone to the best of our ability, given the challenges? And how do we maintain unity in a time when society around us is really struggling to do just that? And honestly, I can say, sitting there that night, there was great unity among diversity of opinions, but great unity and commitment to that, and to that being the deciding factor. How do we lead all people to the best of our ability? And how do we maintain unity? And so moving forward, starting next week, what we're going to do is this. We're going to have two distinct services here. The 8 a.m. service is going to be masked all the time. That's an expectation of the church. We're going to have people at the door with extra masks. If someone arrives at the 8 a.m. unmasked, we're going to ask them to wear a mask. If you take it off during service, you can expect someone very kindly and very gently to come up and tap you on the shoulder and just remind you that our 8 a.m. service is a masked service for the entire service. And then at the 10 a.m. service, we're going to allow people to make their own decisions with regards to masks or not. So if you want to wear a mask at the 10 a.m. service, we fully support that. We encourage that. If you don't, we also support that as well. And so that's going to be true for here in service and for the children's ministry. But here's what I want to say, and I think this goes without saying. If you wake up and you're feeling under the weather, if you have been exposed the week leading up to Sunday, if there's any doubt in your mind that you're just not feeling well, please stay at home and please worship from home. Sari and the tech team work really hard to make sure that our online worship service is as good as it can be. And we do that so that people who feel more comfortable worshiping from home right now can do that. And so that throughout the week, if anyone feels under the weather, if anyone has been exposed, you can still join us in worship online. So please, just as a reminder, please continue to do that. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, you can seek out any of the elders, call the office during the week. We would be more than happy to sit down with you and talk about just some more of the details of how we make this decision and how we continue to try to do our best to lead and shepherd everyone well while remaining committed to unity among diversity.